is 26-44 in favor of San Beda Red Lions. Well, mga kapamilya, break muna tayo sa basketball action dahil ipapalabas po namin ngayon ang nangyari pong kaganapan sa NCAA on tour sa San Beda. Let us all watch this. Ayan nga po ang naging recap ng NCAA on tour namin sa may San Beda University at talaga namang naging masaya ang Battle of the Bands. Well, mga kapamilya, meron pa rin po tayo at tuloy-tuloy pa rin na lumalaban si Jeric Valianza na ngayon ay undergoing his surgery at talaga naman tinutulungan ng buong koponan o ang buong NCAA. At kung meron po kayo at gusto nyo pa po mag-donate, ay ilalabas po namin ang mga bank accounts na pwede nyo pong pagbigyan dito po sa aming screen. Tuloy-tuloy naman po ang bakbakan dito sa NCAA Season 94 sa aming pagbabalik.
At the half-hour tally is 44 para sa San Beda University Red Lions, the two-time defending champions. 26 naman para sa Mapúa University Cardinals dito sa pagpapatuloy ng second round of elimination sa men's basketball tournament ng NCAA Season 94. Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok sa SNA. Anton Rojas together with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. It was a close matchup in the first quarter kung saan lumamang lang ng isa ang Red Lions. Pero ibang storya ang ating nakita sa second quarter kung saan na-outscore ng kupunan ni Coach Boyd Fernandez ang kupunan ni Coach Atoy Ko 25-8.
At yun nga ang nagdala sa kanila yung kanilang depensa. They were controlling the pace of the game. Mas naging up-tempo. Alam naman natin na ang San Beda pag tumatakbo, they are more deadly. They also have size. Makikita natin inside scoring 22-6. That's a big number. Assists numbers natin 8-3. Bench scoring. That's one thing that stated the difference ng ating second quarter. Nung pinasok na yung second group ni Coach Boyet Fernandez, dun sila umalagwa dahil nakakuha ng buwelo with the strength of a +10 dyan sa bench scoring natin. And yung field goal shooting, it's just about the defense of the San Beda Red Lions that dictated the second quarter and the whole first half.
The first quarter, Mapúa did a great job in terms of the defense, especially in the paint kontra kay Donald Tangqua. Bihira natin makita si Donald na hindi makascore at nahihirapan when he is that deep in the post. But he made the adjustment at siya na una ngayon para sa mga bidista with 9 points. Samantala sa Mapúa naman, Gamboa has been very impressive despite suffering that hard fall earlier, but it's Pelayo who has been leading the way, knocking down 2 triples para sa Mapúa University.
And then, si Donald Tangqua had a bad shooting first half. He's under 50%, 4 out of 9. Samantala ito si Cedric Pelayo, 9 points din. He had 3 3-pointers, 75% on the field. But they were really out-muscled sa ilalim. Yun lang yung naging tema ng ating first half. Christian Bunyag really needs to step up his game dito sa second half to at least give fits dito sa opensa ng San Beda.
At nakikita natin na isang halimbawa na mga kailangan gawin nitong si Christian Bunyag. He has to face a very polished and powerful Donald Tangqua in the paint as we take a look at the leading scorers right there.
At as we said, Pelayo leading the Cardinals with 9 points, 7 points para kay Victoria. Gamboa with 6 points. Tangqua naman may 9 points. Robert Bolick may 7 points. And JV Mocon with 7 points.
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga nakatutok ngayon sa SND, sa Liga, the Filipino channel, on our YouTube account, ABS-CBN Sports, and of course, sports.abs-cbn.com. We are greeting everybody tweeting us. Thank you to Codename Miggy for asking me that question earlier. At ito namang si Julius Cesar Bulos. Gusto niyang batiin ang kanyang super crush na si Gaynel Krishnan.
At tayo gusto rin natin send our prayers and our thoughts kay Jeric Balanza and to his family. Of course, the member of the NCAA family going through his operation today. We're praying for your fast healing and just arriba letran.
Buo ang collegiate basketball community in support of a very valiant knight na si Jeric Balanza. And he has one more year of eligibility and we expect to see him back on the court para sa season 95 ng NCAA.
And it's not only about the game of basketball, it's also about the game of life. We're praying for his family then, for his girls to really just recover and be part of the competition again.
Speaking of competition, Victoria trying to make this more of a competition in the second half as he floats that one up and in. Robert Bolick, pumatake. Binigay dito kay Mocon. Mocon was fouled.
Good look there by Robert Bolick, attacking and slicing, dropping it at the last moment. And very small detail, JV Mocon stepping in and taking the contact, but this Lawrence Victoria floater, soft touch, gets tawag sa larong labas, awa. Shooter's bounce para sa atin dito sa NCAA.
Alam mo, Martin, since ilang beses na rin nating binabanggit ang NCAA Juniors, kanina, pinaalam sa atin ng ating chief statistician na si Pong Ducanes na Mapúa, tinalo ang San Beda Red Cubs 91-58. Imagine that.
Tides have turned. Dahil rebuilding year, itong sila Coach JB Sison and the Red Cubs. Of course, Malayan Red Robins always a strong contender. Panahon pa yan nila ng mga Hubalde brothers, nila Ryan De La Cruz, yung huli nilang kampiyonato bago sila nag-champion ulit 2 years ago. But we see JV Mocon holding on to his head, tinamaan doon.
JV Mocon, he's moving his jaw as he defends Serrano at naubusan ng oras ang Mapúa University. Balikan muna natin si Gaynel Krishnan.
Well, Coach Hammer and Anton, kanina nga first part pa lang itong report ko, ay nasabi ko na nga na ito si Warren Bonifacio ay talaga namang flattered nung nakalaban niya. Ito si JV Mocon. Pero this time, kanina nga natanong ko si JV Mocon at nasabi ko nga sa kanya na ganun nga ang tingin sa kanya ni Warren Bonifacio. At nasabi niya talaga namang ngiting tagumpay itong si JV Mocon, knowing na nandito nga si Warren Bonifacio, tinitingala siya. Sabi niya masaya daw siya na pareha silang may natututunan sa loob ng court. Looking forward daw siya na mas marami pa nilang one-on-one inside the court. Andon and Coach Hammer.
Thank you very much, Gaynel. Marami talagang mga magagaling na forwards dito sa NCAA. We're talking JV Mocon, of course, Warren Bonifacio, who's a rookie power forward. Yung nag-MVP sa All-Star game, Michael Calisan, of course, we can't forget about him. Bong Quinto, we can consider him a power forward also, even though he can play a lot of positions.
And of course, let's not forget our MVP, Mr. Do-It-All, CJ Perez. Can play guard to the power forward spot.
He's a power forward?
So,
wow!
He plays that part.
We can see the players on the floor para sa Mapúa University as Coach Atoy ko. Fade away! Yun yung inaabangan ko kanina.
Hindi nga lang na-shoot. Doon, 5 ng San Beda. Nakikita nyo on the bottom of your screens. Tangqua, Mocon, Bolick, Oftana at Canlas. Their starters are back in the ballgame.
Nagsabi kaya kay Robert na mag-fade away. Eh, alam mo naman, medyo usong-usong ngayon ang social media. Napakaingay niyan.
Ibang klase. At, and how about the effect? Sa total assist, Mapúa has 4 as a team. Robert Bolick alone has 6.
Robert Bolick really showing us that he is transitioning into being a pure point guard and not a combo guard.
Well, alam mo ngayon, Anton, with the trend of where basketball is going, it's being about playing that positionless basketball, having skill guys that can also defend on the other side, and just having rim protection. And we should blame the Phoenix Suns and of Coach Mike D'Antoni and Coach Don Nelson's Dallas Mavericks and Dirk Nowitzki noong early 2000s. At ngayon, yung Golden State Warriors, na perfect nila yan with their depth lineup.
And Steve Nash was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
Along with Jason Kidd.
And Grant Hill.
Lumalabas yung edad natin. Grade school tayo nun eh. Nung sila yung mga naglalaro eh. Yung mga formative years natin ng basketball. How about that draft class, no? Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Glenn Robinson,
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen was 96.
Oh yeah, you're right. But
yung,
I mean yung sa inducted sa
yung Hall of Fame
sa
nila.
Hall of Fame, Ray Allen, yes.
Did he officially retire na ba? Si Ray Allen?
Yes, he actually did, but quietly. Serrano bangs that one home. That's his first field goal of the game, Coach Hammer.
At yun yung mga nakikita natin ngayon, Anton, yung mga idols natin, Hall of Famers na ngayon. Sino kaya dito sa mga batang to na naglalaro ngayon sa NCAA, yung mga magiging who's who of Philippine basketball naman. Dahil marami tayong pieces na nandito eh.
Bokon. Definitely a guy that we will be talking about, even though his NCAA days will soon be a closed chapter. But he still has one more championship to win. That's his goal. Bolick, nakita na naman si Donald Tangwa.
How about that forward passing? And Robert Bolick, another lob pass. Hit the green. Once you see green, pass it there. That's the green light para dito kay Donald Tangwa.
Lugo. Pinasa sa loob. Natapik ni Mokon. Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa Mapúa University. Let's take a look at this picture-perfect pass by Robert Bolick to Donald Tangwa. Huling-huli sa ating Vivo X21. Perfect shot. NCAA Season 94 will return right here on SNA. We're back here live inside the Phil Oil Flying V Center here in San Juan City. Everybody just enjoying this Friday, another exciting NCAA triple header. And we are greeting everybody watching live on SNA Liga as well, and to those tweeting us, maraming salamat po.
And of course, our friends from Sportsology and Pierre Lim. Very good friend of ours from McLeavin, Philippines, nakatutok parate sa NCAA.
Lugo. At maubusan na naman ang oras sa mga Mapuans. That's the second time.
And ito yung understated fact about the Beda Red Lions. Alam natin that since the time of Coach Frank Lim, they're a high-powered offense, but their defense is really picking up, lalo na nitong past few games nila.
Donald. Pass was too high for him. Lugo. Victoria. Victoria with a crossover. Victoria with a drive. Victoria with a basket.
He came to play, playing against the top guard in the NCAA, na si Lawrence Victoria, showing that he belongs.
Robert Bolick. Robert Bolick, tinatawag si Donald Tangwa. Bolick, binigay kay Mokon. Mokon for 3. Robert Bolick chasing down that rebound. Anim na segundo natitira sa shot clock. Bolick, pinasa kay Donald. Donald with a floater. And Mokon wanted a foul, did not get it. Biteng Hindi nahabol yung pasa.
It's right there, but he wasn't able to catch it.
Oh, May, huwag ka na mahiya. Say
Si
hi to Clint.
Si Clint, oh. Relax na, relax.
Tak mo na rin si Clint.
Oo. Hindi, dapat dyan lumabas. Uy, shy. Uy, shy, ah.
Si Eugene parang hindi siya eh.
Ah, wala. G yan, G.
Oftana with a drive. Oftana, beautiful move.
Now, see what I'm saying? Ito si Calvin Oftana has the post moves. It's very explosive. He just needs to really get it all together.
53-35. Backdoor play. Victoria. And Carino comes up with the steal. Here comes Robert. Robert hands it off to Soberano. Bocon spins. Jump hook. And Robert fighting for that rebound.
The Warren Bonifacio holding on to that ball. Amongst the threes that are the San Beda Red Lions. I see the development. Ito yung smartness lang ni Warren Bonifacio. Tignan mo to. Off the screen, as we see this, a nice pass to Oftana, penetrating to the middle, finishing with the offhand. Yes, that's the left hand. Pero tignan mo yung play kanina, Anton. Off the ball screen ni Bonifacio. He caught the guy napping. Kaya pag-dive, sumapit din talaga.
Victoria. Aguirre. Pelayo mula sa kanto. And Soberano comes up with the rebound. Presbitero. Calling the play. Presbitero, binigay kay Soberano ang bola. Soberano, pinasa sa loob. And Carino will shoot two as he went up for that shot.
How about the front line of the San Beda Red Lions and their length? Ken Mark Carino, JV Mocon, and Calvin Oftana. Pwede mong gawing sampayan yung mga braso nito pagka naka-extended.
Just a nice setup job right there by Joe Presbitero. All right, when we come back, Carino will shoot two free throws. Here's a man Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio knows very, very well.
Somebody that I dearly love, Coach Freddy Abuda. Volunteered for the Red Lions in season 82 as one of our skills coaches and assistant coaches.
Of course, Mr. Melchor Divina from Mapúa University.
Just competition right now. Kailangan mo ng mga ganyan eh. People who support you from the front office, the school athletics offices, and of course your assistant coaches. And ibang klase pagka-assistant coach din kasi, the sacrifice and the time that you pour in para mo ng mga anak tong mga players eh.
And this is the first year that Mapúa for a full season was known as Mapúa University dahil during the season last year inanunsyo yung opisyal na pagiging universidad ng Mapúa. Lumalaban pa rin ang Cardinals dito sa laban na to. Robert Bolling. Now, the switch comes and Bonifacio is now on him. Bolling. Linabas ang bola. Oftana for three. Calvin Oftana.
Showing you some range. He had a 3-point shot in the first half. Second half, nakakuha ulit ng 3.
11 points now for Calvin Oftana. Bonifacio. Carino. And Carino gets it to Presbitero.
2 minutes.
Soberano for 3. And here comes Victoria. Victoria. Pelayo. Back to Victoria. Victoria inside pass. Serrano with the finish.
Great pass there by Lawrence Victoria. Herky-jerky move. Pinalusot dun sa gilid ng pantay. And Serrano obliging and making that under-goal stop.
Here's Robert Bolling. Bolling draws the defense at sumabit si Aguirre.
Ball number 7, Daniel Aguirre. That's the second foul.
Look at this setup where Robert Bolling. Parang magnet. Lumapit sa kanya yung dalawang gold shirts before he kicked it out for that open 3 by Oftana.
Kung kaya mo, kaya ko rin. Sa Lawrence Victoria, 3 tao yung inattract. Dropping it at the last moment.
Coach Atoy Ko.
How about this Olops? Ano yung polo ni Coach Atoy Ko? Friday attire na Friday attire eh.
Baka may taping na pupuntahan.
Hindi malabo.
Victoria. Serrano, binigay kay Bonifacio. Bonifacio kicks it out to Pelayo. Victoria for 3. Robert Pollock with a board. Pollock. Oftana with a fake. Oftana. Short on that jumper. Grabs his own miss. Calvin Oftana. Almost lost his balance. Carino with the putback.
Yan yung sinasabi ko, yung length ng San Beda and Ken Mark Carino, a stretch 5, legit stretch 5 to, may tira sa labas. He gets a basket. Oh, and a double foul here on Ken Mark Carino and Warren Bonifacio.
Nubukan kasi ni Warren na i-seal itong si Ken Mark. In-anticipate rin ni Ken Mark. So, nagkaroon ng banggaan.
That's his first.
Well, hindi ka na dapat magulat pagka big guy ka tapos isi-seal ka. Kaya dapat
That's also his first foul.
early work eh. Yan ang laging turo ni Coach Freddy Abuda noon. I mean, any coach, big guys coach. Pagka may pababa na big guy, kailangan salubungin mo na from the free throw line and let them feel your presence right away.
And Coach Randy is now talking to his longtime student, Warren Bonifacio. Pelayo swings that ball. Victoria. Victoria scores. Winding down the third quarter, Soberano gets the ball to Robert Bolling. Robert Bolling against Cedric Pelayo. Bolling with a crossover. Soberano, difficult shot. And time will expire
At the end of the third
para sa San Beda University. Alright, let's take a look at the highlights of the third quarter, Coach Hammer.
And Lawrence Victoria talaga lumalaban dito. Not giving up an inch against his matchup, Robert Bolling. Pero ito si Robert Bolling, just masterfully maximizing the arsenal that is around him.
Robert Bolling right now has 7 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Just an absolute show dito sa NCAA in its final season. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Inyo pong napapanood ang Season 94 ng NCAA dito sa SNA.